Hey everyone, my name is Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. This week I'm going to be playing in my Erin Condren planner and I'm going to be using the kit that is currently available. Well, depending on when you watch this, it may be currently available as the signups for the Kawaii Kit. This Kawaii Kit is going to be available for signups from May 1st through the 11th. So if you're watching between that time, you want to sign up for a subscription, this is what you would get. It's going to be shipping May 15th through the 17th. So let's get this party started. I'm going to start with the date covers and we're just going to put those across the top. I am actually going to be heading out of town this week, so this is kind of going to be just a fun little decorate with me. Not so much plans going on. I have written down what I am going to be doing this week so many times. It's like overwhelming. I'm so concerned that I'm going to forget something because I'm going to be working away from home. I'm going to be going to Vegas to the Go Wild convention or conference, and there's things that I need to do from there for work, and because I'm going to be out of my routine, I'm just so afraid that I'm going to forget to do things that I have put so many alerts in my phone. I never put alerts in my phone, so I have all of these alerts scheduled, and then I have all of these things, like I downloaded this thing that is supposed to help me remember to post things, so I got that going on for me. And then I've written it all down in my Hobonichi, which is what I'm taking with me, and then my Kit Life planner, which is my like ride or die work planner. That thing is always on my desk. It's kind of where I just do a brain dump. I have kind of regurgitated my plans over and over in that thing, and so you'd think I would just have it memorized. I know I'm going to be fine because I mean I do this every week from home. I don't see what difference it'll be when I'm out of my routine. I'm just afraid that, you know, when you're on vacation or you're away from your normal, you kind of forget what day it is, or you know, the time is going to be a little different. It's just not my routine. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. I'm sure it should be fine. I need to learn how to just relax and enjoy myself, and it's not that big of a deal, but it's just really strange I'm like automating myself for next week when it comes to scheduling listings and things like that, and I just don't do that. I usually, when the listings go live, I am sitting behind the computer and it's because I'm posting them right then, and then I go to Facebook and I share about it and I'm super excited. But this coming week, like, it's set to release, and I don't know. We'll see. So we have all of the date covers down, and now we're gonna go ahead and put down the bottom washi strips. And I think for this, I want to use, oh my gosh, I can't decide between this one and this one. They're so cute. I think let's do the blue. I like to, when I'm putting down the bottom washi, I don't make the strip so thick that it covers up the entire bottom. I know some go from like this line all the way to the edge. I like to have a little bit of breathing room around the washi tape, so you'll notice that there's space around it. I think that way it leaves a little room available. Like if I wanted to scoot it down and put utensil banners or something like that, I could. When it's just edge to edge, I feel like there's not a lot of wiggle room. So that's why I like to do it this way. Get these down, and then we will move into the sidebar. And you know, as I'm talking this through, I think because I know the plan so well, maybe I'll just write it out in here and it'll kind of be fun to see it in this planner too. Maybe it'll help me. So we're looking for page 3 because it has these blank schedules. And then I also want to use a fun little decorative box. I think this one's really cute. It says every day should start with coffee and end with ice cream. So I'm gonna put that one at the top, but what I'm gonna do when it comes to this decorating or this sidebar is I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. A lot of times I start from the top and I work my way down, and then I have a little space here. I'd rather just have more of a space up here so I could put something decorative on there. I think that will work out the best. So I'm going to put, I wonder if I would have room for 2 solid full boxes. Let's try that. Okay, so we'll put, now it's deciding which one I'm gonna put down. We'll put this one. And kind of put a highlight there that'll apply to the whole week. And then we'll put our habit tracker. I don't know if this is gonna work out, but it's worth a shot. Habit tracker, I like to use 2 habit trackers. Any more than that, and I feel like I'm not gonna follow through. I have a hard time following through with them already. When it comes to things that I have to check back every single day and fill in, it's not that I don't do them, it's, I don't know, I just fail to update them. So I've always tried to do like bullet journaling and those trackers. I love those trackers, but I cannot, for the life of me, update them. I have such good intentions when I start, but it just never works out. So last sticker for the sidebar, and see what I mean? So it comes up a little bit higher, but it still clears that flag there, and now I have a nice solid sidebar. So now that we have that down, we're gonna go ahead and put all of the list headers. And for the list headers, you guys know that I love to put all of the list headers across the top. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of a stagger, but for the most part, I kind of like a little bit of uniformity in my planner. So we're gonna go ahead and put these down first. And I'm just gonna follow the color scheme that is going in the planner, or on the page. It would have been kind of fun to start it with a pink, but I feel like I do rainbow a lot. And it would be, I mean, possible to do rainbow. You just have to reorganize the color here. But let's switch it up a little and do this one instead. So we're gonna put this, we'll just work on this side of the planner and then we'll flip over to the other side. Wait, it's a little more manageable. That is crooked. There's my tweezers. Sometimes when it comes to pulling up the stickers, I always bend the paper for some reason when I'm trying to put down the stickers. I mean, take up the stickers. So I've learned that if I just use my tweezers, I don't need to bend the paper as much, which is really nice. So try that again. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put down the second row of headers, because the checklist, I don't like to put it all the way to the top, so it does overlap just slightly on the headers. And so instead of having to lift the header up, I put the header down first. So we'll put those down. I'm just gonna put it like right below the dotted line. So you can like kind of see the dotted line. Boop. Just like that. And let's test it out first. The checklists for this kit they're so cute. We have these ones that are like ice cream cones stacked, and then we have these scalloped ones. I think I'm going to use all of the ice cream cones. There's this ice cream place. I can't really eat ice cream because I'm lactose intolerant, but there's this ice cream place, or I think it's an ice cream place. I don't know. My friend Sarah sent me a picture, and it looked so rich, like so decadent. She really wants to go. I will cheer her on from the sidelines, but I do not dare risk that. I think I'm gonna drop this down just a little bit. Like, I am not about to have a stomach ache on my trip. So even though I love ice cream and I like all that kind of stuff, and I could take, say, like a lactate pill or something like that, I don't know. It still does things inside, and I feel like if I need to take something in order to just enjoy ice cream, I don't know. I just don't. I'm kind of over putting my body through that kind of crap, you know? So I'm not gonna do it unless they have a dairy-free option. So let's move on to the next one. This is gonna be so adorable. And then we'll just line this up. Oh, Zach's home. Hold on, guys. Zach always, every time if we're upstairs filming like this and then he comes home, Pixie is a little startled because she just hears the door open. I feel like she's a little more on guard when it's just me and her, so that's why she got all yippy. But what were we talking about? Oh, Vegas. Besides that, I don't know what else there is to do there. I have done absolutely no research or nothing, which is really unlike me. Usually I have everything planned out and I know exactly where I want to go, what their hours are, what their address is. I have it all written down, like everything is planned. But this time, nothing. I am so behind. It's Saturday and I leave on Monday. I would have had all my clothes picked out. I feel like I've already said this in another video because I filmed a few today. So if I'm a broken record, I truly am sorry, but I haven't done anything. I've just been doing filming and decorating and drawing and things that maybe I shouldn't be doing right now, but oh, it'll all come together. I procrastinate a lot with $2 Tuesdays. Sometimes that $2 Tuesday is not designed literally until just I design it and I put it up. Like it is that I wait that long. So this trip has really forced me to think ahead and design kits more in advance because I needed to make things for them to print while I was gone. And I also needed to plan $2 Tuesday for when I come back, because we're not going to be doing a new $2 Tuesday on the 30th, but we will have a new $2 Tuesday on the 7th. And it's this really fun Taco Tuesday theme, but I had to pre-plan that, and it's just a lot of work to pre-plan things. So we have this down so far. I really like to stagger. You guys know what I like to do. I like to do a full box, a half box, and a quarter box. And I kind of rotate that throughout the planner on these two bottom ones. I feel like that is the perfect amount of stickers for me because I'm able to do my checklist here. The full box absorbs a lot of space because the Erin Condren planner is pretty big. And then the half box and the quarter box, I'm able to put some important information in there. So that's what I like to do. I'm gonna try and keep it color blocked. So we're gonna go ahead and put down this nice little green one here. It says never settle for just one scoop. And we'll put that down. And then we will try to find, there's a little bit of gapping. I did not put that down right. Oh, it comes up so easy. I'm so used to working in the Hobonichi Weeks planner. And the paper, I wouldn't say the paper is delicate. I feel like it's rather, like it can take a lot, but at the same time it can't. It almost reminds me of Bible paper. And I really like it, but I am unable to just like pull up a sticker like that. I have to be a little more careful. So that's just my only downfall when it comes to that planner. Okay, so let's look for some half boxes. Where are you? Monday is going to be when I am flying out, so I'll use a blank box and then that way I can have more room on there to write. So we're going to put that, and then also not only am I flying, but my friend Sarah is coming in that night. So I'm going in the morning. I'm going to hang out with my mom and my aunt, and then Sarah will be arriving later that day. So, or not that day, but like nighttime. I don't know what time I have to text her again. She's told me a bajillion times. She's gonna be like, girl, write it down. But I just have a lot on my plate right now. So that one just looked a little crooked. So I'm gonna try that again. So now that we have that, I might put some decorative stickers there. I have to figure out if I'm gonna put a luggage or something first. If not, then I'll put some ice cream cones in there. But now that we have that down, let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, we want to find some sort of yellow full box or a sprinkled full box. And I'm really going to, I really like this quote. And it says, don't let your ice cream melt while you're counting someone else's sprinkles. That is so true. It's like another quote that I really like. The quote is, comparison is the thief of joy. And it is so stinking true. Like, I don't know, especially when it comes to social media, I'm terrible. I'm really susceptible to judging myself in comparison to others and always trying to stack up and going, well, why don't my things look like that? Or, you know, why can't I look like that? Or why can't my house look like that? Or anything like that. I've gotten a lot better, but when I'm already feeling down, it's really easy to feel even worse. So that is something that I definitely have been working on. I mean, it's good to have goals and it's good to strive, but when it starts to affect you emotionally, not so good. So working on it. Next up, I'm going to put an orange box. And I think I'm going to use this nice big one here. And then that way, this is the shop summit day. So I'm going to be in like a little seminar thingy all day. And then we also have a show to go to that night. It's the Cirque du Soleil. Oh, I think it's the water one. I, again, don't even know what the show's about. I just know that I got the tickets and I'm going to be going. So hopefully it's good. I can't imagine it not being good. What they do is just amazing. So I'm trying to lift this up without bending my paper. And I also don't want to damage the sticker. So, whoop, just jab that under there. I just want to scoot it up just a little bit more so it's a little more flush. And then for this bottom part, I think it would be really cute to just kind of do some decorative things. So not even putting the boxes here because I really don't think I'm going to need 3 spots to write. So for the decorative pieces, let's scroll through here. We have some cute little of these dangling banners, which are like, oh, these suns will be perfect because it's going to be hot and yucky. I was gonna put it up top, but I don't want banner next to banner. So I'm scooting it down just slightly. Get off my finger, like that. And then let's do, just trying to think, what do I wanna plan there? It's so hard to think when I'm just gonna be occupied all day with one thing. So, with that being said, I think it would be fun to put maybe, we'll just decorate this full box and then that way we can write like the Cirque du Soleil there. And then this one will be Shop Summit. And then this will be things that I need to do for my actual shop that day in the morning because the Kawaii Kit is going to be releasing. I'm going to have some YouTube videos going live and all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to leave that. And then let's flip it on over and finish this side. And then we'll fill in all of the information. So we are on to our pink. And you know what, just to keep this video at a manageable time, I'm going to speed things up a bit. We're going to be doing exactly what we did here, checklists across the top and a staggered variation of full boxes, half boxes, and quarter boxes. So I will put those down and then I will meet you back here. All right, guys, so I have all of the stickers laid out. I just think it looks so cute. I'm going to start filling in all of the plans. And so for writing on the stickers, as always, I recommend a permanent marker. So I love using the Pilot Ultrafine Permanent Marker. Although the Sharpie Ultrafine Permanent Marker, the Micron has a permanent, Staedtler has a permanent, I believe. As long as it's permanent, that is my favorite. You can get away with using a ballpoint pen. You just want to let it dry for a minute. Just no gel, because gel's not gonna dry. Speaking of gel, that is what I'm going to be using for writing on the planner pages. I like using something that's really pigmented, like the Pilot G2. That way, when you see the 2 black pens together, it looks really fluid. You're not going to have kind of like a dingy black pen here, and then a really nice smooth black pen there. So that is why I like to do that. So let's start filling in the information. When it comes to the habit trackers for this week, I definitely need to be on my game when it comes to supplements. I'm afraid that I'm going to get sick while I'm there because I feel like I've been working really hard lately and maybe not been getting as much rest as I should. So I definitely need to stay up on my game. And I think I'm going to take some Airborne also before I leave. Last year at Go Wild, hold on, let me spell this. Do not need spelling errors in my planner. Last year at Go Wild, so I don't drink, but the confetti carpet was a lot of fun. I was out until like midnight, which you guys, if you know me, that is like, what? So I was out till about midnight, and then I went home back to the hotel room, and I woke up the next morning. I've never had a hangover, but it was like the worst hangover I have ever had. Felt like the room was dizzy, like it was spinning. I threw up, like it was just terrible. My head was pounding. I don't think I drank enough water. So speaking of water, that is something that I am going to really be focusing on while I'm in Vegas, especially because it's so dry there. I'm going to turn into a little prune. So that is what I'm going to be tracking. That's also written in my Hobonichi weeks, but we're still going to make it work in here. For the schedule, I'm going to write down Zach and Shawnee's schedule instead of my schedule and their schedule as well. That way I kind of have an idea of who's where when, you know. So if I need to call into the office or remote in, I know who can help me gain access. So on Monday, so we'll use just their initials. You know, I don't quite know. I believe that Zach will probably go in at about 6:30. So this is going to be like guesstimates to 2. Oh, I wrote too big. And then Shawnee is 8 to 2. He will probably just stay until Shawnee leaves. That way he can come home and be with Pixie and run the machine from home. So that, and then he will also probably again do like a 6:30 to 2. We don't like to leave her alone for too long, and then after 2 o'clock he can come home and just run the machine until he goes to sleep. Wednesday we'll do again 6:30 to 2 with Shawnee scheduled 8 to 2. Thursday is really important. So Thursday, Friday, I'm hoping we'll be able to get the monthly subscriptions together so that way it can ship before the 5th. Usually it ships on the 5th, but the 5th is a Sunday, so it might fall to the 6th. I don't know how they're doing. I know that I have packed as many as I possibly can in the past few days in hopes that it would kind of speed them up a little bit. So we're going to put here, and he'll probably go in a little earlier. That way he can beat the traffic and then still stay till about 2 o'clock. And then this one as well. And then Saturday, probably start a little later, 30 minutes, because the traffic won't be there. And then Sunday, I get home at 12:30, so he will probably spend the morning at home, so he can stay with Pixie. So I'm just gonna put work from home, if I can fit it. And when 12:30 rolls around, he'll come pick me up, and then we will swing by the place that we're getting to make sure that everything is on track, because I swear I leave them alone for just a few days and I feel like something is gonna go wrong. I have been hounding them, not hounding them, that sounds terrible, but basically we were promised a big sink with no divider, and I ask them every day, are you giving the sink? Are you giving the sink? And they're like, yes, 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 stop asking us about it. It's fine. We're going to give you the sink. And come to find out, they put in the wrong sink. And so the day that they put in the wrong sink, I roll up like an hour later and I'm like, you guys put the wrong sink. So they have to pull the sink out, they've already pulled it out and they put in the right one. But I feel like if I'm away that something like that is gonna happen again, so we'll see. I'm gonna be using this little luggage here, and I'm just gonna put that down there. And I can't remember what time I fly into Vegas. I wanna say I leave here kind of early because I'm going to be catching an Uber. Zach, I don't want him to, okay, I leave at 9 a.m. I don't want him to be stuck in traffic or like pull away from the office or anything like that, so I'm just gonna order a car. And so my flight leaves at 9 o'clock, so we'll just do PDX to, ooh, that's a little wonky arrow, yeah. Las Vegas, and then I wonder if I can, no, I'm not even gonna try it. Arrives at 11:10 a.m. And then my aunt will be picking me up. So we have that, and then I also want to put what time Sarah gets in. So we have Sarah, and then I'll text her later and figure out the time, fill that in. On Tuesday, we're going to be going around the city, and I know one thing that she said that she wants to do on that day is to go to the Japanese dollar store, and I'm not too sure what it's even called. It's not Daiso. My gosh, Japan dollar store, Vegas. We'll do our planning while we're on. Let's see. No, it's not Daiso. I think it's called Sayo, maybe? I said that so wrong. And then the place that she wants to eat, it has burgers and milkshakes. I want to say it was like D or something like that. Okay, it's not even called D. I just looked it up in our text messages because I know that she's going to be watching this and be like, damn it, Tasia, I told you how many times. So it's called Black Tap. I'll just write it down. I'm sure there's something there that I can eat. Black Tap for lunch. We want to do like a craft night, so that's why I'm pretty positive that it is going to be for lunch, because we are just going to kind of camp out. We have a suite, and so we have enough room to just lay out all our junk and kind of just have a nice craft night. So we're going to take a break from filling these in for a moment, and we're going to start filling in this information here. On Wednesday, for sure, I know that we have the PR team announcement because it's going to be a new quarter. So if you're in our Facebook group, if you're not, I'll put a link in the description bar down below. But if you are, keep your eye out for that because we're going to be announcing all of their new PR samplers and all that kind of good stuff. It's really funny. So this PR team is kind of like an OG team. I kind of assembled some of the favorites. I don't want to say favorites because they were all my favorite. I love all of you who have been on my PR team, but just kind of like a fun bunch of OGs, right? How do I word this? So when I think of the word OG, I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, like the oldies, the goodies. And then Maggie texted me and was like, what is OG? And I said it out loud, like I read my text message, and Zach was like, original gangster. And I was like, what? I knew it was that, but oh my gosh, what a dense moment I had there. And so I had to explain to her I wasn't calling her a gangster. This is so stupid. But anyways, long story short, that is, oh, I hate this coil. Ugh, that looks so ugly because I cannot write. Maybe I can prop this up with my Hobonichi or something. Let's try give that a whirl. Ugh, and it just says announce. how terrible. So that's going, the Kawaii Kit is going live. I need to post my YouTube video and update banner. For Monday, I needed to forward a post to the current PR team because we work together on Tuesday is $2 Tuesday. We're not doing a brand new $2 Tuesday, but we are bringing back some OGs. So stupid. So older sheets. So we're gonna put $2 Tuesday there. I'm also needed to, what's it called? Submit payroll. And then just email Diane some last minute things that I want them to work on over the week. So that is all that I'm going to be writing on the top for now. I know there's more. I just need to kind of think it through, which is really hard to do on camera. I feel like such a dweeb when I do these plan with me's. I'm just all over the place. So we're going to do, gosh, I wish it wasn't on this coil, but we're going to write down the Cirque du Soleil, and I need to look up how to spell that because I'm definitely going to mess that up. Okay, so I wrote that down. I had to go radio silent for that. I could not talk and write at the same time. So we have the Go Wild Shop Summit and then the Cirque du Soleil at 7 p.m. So we're going to move on to Thursday. Thursday, there's check-ins for like registration for Go Wild, and then there is like a party that night, I want to say. Let me look. I am just so unprepared when it comes to this. I am prepared for Friday because the panel that I am on is speaking that day. I'm kind of prepared. Like, I know it's coming. I know what I'm going to wear, but that is about it because they haven't really told us what we're going to be talking about or what the format's going to be. We were going to talk about it when I got there. So I'm just opening the app that they gave us to look at the schedule. So it's the Christiane Designs Welcome Party featuring karaoke, and I do not sing, so that's not going to be happening, but I will go and watch it and listen to everybody else do it. So I'm just going to write that here, and I'm probably going to go silent again because I have to. Chrissy-Ann is a long word to fit in this thing, so quiet on the set. Let's figure this out. Okay, so I wrote that there. I kind of got a little sloppy at the end, but that's okay. I'm going to put some cute little decorative things, and I think I'm just going to put like a little ice cream or something. It'll be fun to people watch and kind of just hang out. So that is what we're going to be doing on that day. This day, again, we have the panel, and we are going on in the morning, which I'm kind of excited about because there's no time to sit and stress. The thing starts at 8, we're on at 8:10. So I like that. That's really comforting. So I'm gonna go ahead and write the okay, it's cursive. It's okay, did not know that was coming out. And then we'll put, oh, do I want to make this cursive too? I don't think so. I cannot. For some reason, S's, R's, like, those just roll out as cursive. At 8:10 a.m. Okay, so that'll be fun. And then there's a break. So we go from 8:10 to 9 a.m. and then break from 9 to 9:15. So you have a little 15-minute intercession. So that's really nice. I do have a dinner to go to that night, so I'm gonna write that on here. Pink Taco. That name cracks me up every time. 6 p.m. Ooh, that little M is sloppy. So that's going to be happening on Friday. And then Saturday is the confetti carpet. So Planjama and the confetti carpet. So I need to prep for that. I'm so excited for this month's confetti carpet. Like I said, I've been filming a lot of videos today, so I already talked about it. But we're doing metallic confetti. It's gonna be so pretty in the photos. So that, and then Sunday I fly home. So I know that I get in at 12:30 p.m. So we will write LAS to PDX, arrive at 12:30 p.m. And then here I'm gonna say check on house, because that is so important. Make sure that is all dry before I roll into this, because we're gonna start filling in this information. So Friday is Freebie Friday. Oh, I just remembered on Saturday too is the Michael's Make Room. And with that, I'm really excited because I did not pitching anything, because I pitched last year and that's how we got into Michael's, but I get to be on the panel and it's such an honor, so I'm really excited about that. So we're going to do that, and then I have just a few more spaces to fill in there. My camera battery is flashing at me though, so let me swap that out really quick. Okay, so I am back. So since the Michael's Make Room is on Saturday, I just want to kind of refresh and go over the questions that I have. I want to kind of be creative and think about different questions, I've been in their shoes, so it's kind of exciting, and I have a different look, like a different take on things, because I have been through the process, I have designed with them, I kind of know what to expect. So I'll be really excited to see the questions coming to me, as well as the questions that I'm able to ask them. So I'm going to put here prep questions, and I also need to prep. I have some swag that I'm going to be giving out at the confetti carpet, so I want to make sure that that is all taken care of. And we're even going to be giving out some things while I'm on the panel, which is really exciting. So we have that, and then I need to make sure that all my social updates have been scheduled and ready to go, and everything's been flowing as it should be, so I'm going to put that there. Thursday, honestly, I really don't know what's going on that day, so I'm just going to leave it blank and then fill it in, maybe memory plan or put something in there. And then for Sunday, we need to, basically, I'm just going to get home and I'm going to need to unpack and start packing up the actual house. I need to get all my things put in a box. So we need to unpack. We need to buy more boxes, because we are just about out, and if Zach stays on target, we will definitely not have any by the time I get back. And then we need to fill all the nail holes from everything that we have pulled off of the wall, and then start deep cleaning. It is going to be such a long day on Sunday, but I really need to get it done. So that is what that looks like. And actually, I think that is it. Let me open this up. I feel like there's one more thing on Friday that I want to remember, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave it for now. So let me zoom out so you can get a a nice overlook. And if you want to see how this all comes together, I don't know if I'm going to pack this planner, to be honest. But I will be posting pictures of it on my Instagram. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you like this theme and this layout, be sure to check out the subscription, because signups for this will close on May 11th, and then it'll be kind of donesville, because we don't sell the kits in its entirety in the store. They're just available via subscription. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did so. I do plan with me's and other kinds of cute little videos throughout the month. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.